Hi guys, welcome to this week's video. So this week, or first thing today, the electrician's here. As you can see, some of his bits and bobs are behind me. So he's going to start getting in the lights and everything else and finishing off the last few plugs, which is very exciting. I'm going to follow around and make sure the light fittings are in the right place. We're also going to hopefully put up the chandelier and also start painting the wall again. So we've given it a whitewash. It needs another coat of white paint before we then put the pink on that we're using. It's like a dusty grey paint to match the natural tones of the stone that we've got. And it looks really good, so we're looking forward to seeing that. We're also hopefully this week going to try and put some edging on the splashback that we did last week and tile it and grout it as well. But we'll see how we get on. So let's get going. So there we are, the electrician's come. It's been a long day. We've got all the lights up. We've still got one light left, which is the chandelier, which I'm going to do tomorrow. But all of the light fittings over the surfaces are done, and the light fittings that are going to shine up into the ceiling, and then there's also one shining down to our island. But it's all, the electrics is done, it's working, so we can start hopefully moving some furniture in tomorrow. They've installed the electrical sockets on the surfaces, but unfortunately when they started to try and drill through the tiles, they just shattered and broke. So we had to kind of peel off the tiles around where they were going to install the sockets, and now I'm going to have to recut them to fit around. Bit of a faff, but it will look good in the end. So that's all the tiles pre-cut. Now we've got to get on and paint the wall. There we are, we've painted the wall and it's looking really good. I think it's given a warmth to the room. I love the colour, my wife chose it, so I have to say I like it, but no, I do really like it. It matches the colour in the stone, the natural stone, and it also goes well with the wood beams as well. So I'm really happy with that, and we've also now got our chandelier up, so that's looking really good, and it's nice and bright, and so now we need to start getting some furniture in. So today we're going to make the grout for the backsplash of our kitchen. If you remember, we've got the hexagon tiles and they're grey, and for all her wisdom my wife thought that gold grout would be the best option. So we are now trying to make some gold grout. We've got some white grouting and we've got some gold acrylic paint. So we're going to measure the amount of white and gold, so that if we ever need to top it up or do more, we've got the measurements or the proportions. But ideally we're going to try and make a big batch so we can do the whole lot in one go and it will all be the same colour. That's the plan. So let's get mixing. So as you can see, I've now finished varnishing the wine cave, and I've installed it onto the wall. I've just put 2 screws at the top, and then I've also got some sort of wooden feet just to make it level. I've just cut them at the right size and then painted them black. This is just to kind of really level it off. It's an old cave, and it probably used to be stored in a real cave underground. So some of the metal work has rusted away, so we've just had to fix it up a little bit just to suit the room. And as you can see, I've put some bottles of wine in, so it's starting to look good. It can hold 150 bottles of wine. I suspect we'll never ever have it full because as we get wine, we normally drink it. So it probably won't be that full, but it looks good and I'm loving the effect it has. One of the things I absolutely love about this wine cave is it actually comes with a kind of a padlock lock. So there's actually doors on here and you have to kind of lift it up and move it in order to open it, but there's also space for a padlock. So if I see an ancient old rusty padlock, then I might use it and put it on, but for the moment it's open for anyone to help themselves. So we managed to pick this cocktail trolley up from the French website Le Bon Coin, and my wife's cleaned it all up and made it look really pretty, and this looks fantastic in the corner there. All these little things really add to the ambience of the room that we're trying to achieve. So I'm really happy. And it's right next to the doorway. So as people walk through, you know, we can offer them a drink as soon as they come into the room. So that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed my video. Please remember to subscribe and click the bell so you get notified of my next week's videos and future videos. Next week, hopefully we're going to start getting some furniture in and making the room a little bit more livable in and more like a kitchen. But for now, we've got a little surprise for you. Here's our disco ball that we've installed. See you next week, guys. Cheers. Bye.